Tell me who you are.
I am Ruth Ann Bowe with Village Properties. I am a broker associate, a seller representation specialist, and an accredited buyer representative. I also taught at City College, a real estate class at City College for 6 years. I have been in the business 22 years now, licensed about 16. What I love about Village Properties, it's so different. It really is a community. It really is. We all work together. It's a family. It's a village. And I've never seen realtors at any brokerage work so cohesively and be willing to help each other. And it's just been amazing to me. So I love that I can call Renee, the owner, directly and say, hey, what do you think of this idea? We'll talk it through, and more often than not, she says, that's a great idea, let's do it. My first sale. We were chatting earlier, and I don't think any realtor forgets their first sale. My first sale, as most new agents, came from an open house. And I was at the open house and talking to this buyer who was from out of town, and she didn't love the house that I was holding open. So I asked her why she didn't love it, got a little more information, and I said, well, there's another house that might fit your needs, and it's over. And I gave her the address, and I told her it was open right then. Well, it probably would have been smarter for me to take her after my open house, but it was open. So I sent her there, and she called me afterwards, and she said, that's not the house for me, but it's a lot closer, but I really want to work with you because you seem to get me. You knew the inventory, you were willing to send me off on my own. And she said, I want to work with you. So we ended up finding her a great house that she absolutely loved.
And what advice would you give first-time home buyers?
First-time home buyers, okay. So I love working with first-time home buyers. So we can advise them, we can hold their hands. The main thing is, as a first-time homebuyer, you need to meet with a realtor. You need to meet with a realtor who's going to take the time and explain the process to you. What does it take to buy a home? What can I expect? What do I need to do to get prepared? Those are all the things that if you understand it, it'll relieve so much stress from you when you're going through the buying process. So it's really important to understand that. And unfortunately, so many realtors aren't willing to take the time to do that. What do I like to do in my free time? All right, so I love to cook. I love to entertain. I'm a very social person. I sponsor the Libero Theater. I love live music. So I've been sponsoring the Libero Theater. And so I go to a lot of concerts. I go anywhere and that's one of the great things about Santa Barbara is we have so many venues for live music.
And what do you believe makes Santa Barbara such a unique place to live?
Part of that is the culture. For a small town, there's so much to do here. Yes, we have the great weather. Yes, it's beautiful here. Yes, the architecture is amazing. More importantly, there is just so much to do, between the beach and all the water sports, and then all of the theaters that we have, the Granada Theater, the Libero Theater, the Arlington Theater. There's just so many things to do every day of the week, all year, and it's perfect. It's great. Must see or do. Now, I'm not a religious person, but I truly believe that everybody should tour the Mission. The Mission it's just a beautiful place, and it's a lot more fascinating than most people realize. It's a lot bigger than you realize, and it's a great tour. So I would definitely recommend touring the Mission. Oh my gosh, my favorite restaurant. Well, that kind of depends on what my mood is. There's a ton of great restaurants, but if I'm in the mood for Italian food, I love going to Trattoria Vittoria because it's a local place. The food is consistently good. I know people that work there, and that's what I like. Pickle Room, not really healthy food, more of a bar than a restaurant, but even though it's changed owners and the name changed, they've kept the same feel. So it's just a really fun feel in there too. And they have great Reuben egg rolls.
It was nice meeting you, Ruth Ann.
Thank you so much.